Welcome to the training on Personal Flotation Devices, PFDs. It is common knowledge that in the summer, customers look for any kind of water activity. In order for them to remain safe while having fun, it is recommended that they wear a personal flotation device, or simply a PFD. It is even mandatory for certain activities. This video will show you the characteristics of PFDs for adults and children, as well as how to adjust them. The life jacket versus the PFD. Life jackets were originally designed for sailors in case of an emergency at sea. The life jackets were then designed to provide superior efficiency to hold the head above the surface of the water, given the possibility of waves and the greater risk of accidents that sailors may face in the event of abandonment of the vessel. In such cases, the person wearing the jacket may fall into the water while they are unconscious. That is why life jackets are designed to turn a person in a face-up position. What we now call a PFD is the result of a compromise. Since the life jacket is more bulky, awkward, and uncomfortable, we needed a more suitable device. While these are designed to be worn at all times during the activity, their protection is generally less than that of a life jacket with respect to the ability to float and the ability to turn the person on their backs to breathe. But they are more comfortable than life jackets. Let's now take a look at how to choose the PFD according to the activity. There are specialized PFDs for multiple sports, such as kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, SUP, canoeing, fishing, sailing, etc. When buying a PFD, choose the appropriate model for the activity. The personal flotation device should be worn snugly while allowing freedom of movement of the arms for all and of the legs for children. For sea kayakers, generally a longer PFD at the torso will be chosen. It will have pockets that can contain a radio, a distress rocket, or any other equipment. For whitewater kayakers, PFDs are shorter and have almost no pockets to maximize the paddler's freedom of movement. Stand-up paddleboards, or SUP, are considered as a boat, as are canoes and kayaks. So if the customer practices the sport in Canada, the Canadian Coast Guard requires that they wear a PFD. Let's now look at the PFD characteristics. The main characteristics that the customer should look for when purchasing a PFD are full wraparound waist belt to secure the vest, a harness to prevent the PFD from rising, wide openings for maximum mobility, anti-rust YKK zipper, and a large bellow pocket with a D-ring inside. Children's PFDs are designed for a child weighing between 30 and 60 pounds, or 13.5 and 27 kilograms, and should have the following features: a large collar offering extra protection and which supports the head, a lifting strap attached to the collar, visible bright colors, solid stainless buckles or zippers, adjustable waist or elastic fasteners at the front and back, as well as a safety strap that attaches between the legs to prevent the PFD from sliding over the child's head. There are also PFDs for children under 30 pounds, or 13.5 kilograms. These have the following features: three-piece collar design with additional flotation on the sides to cradle the baby's head in the center of the collar for security and comfort, easy access into the vest with the two shoulder adjustment buckles, short front for enhanced comfort while in the sitting position, breathable lining for comfort, easy to reach lifting strap at the collar, and an adjustable mesh webbing harness system for security, venting, and comfort. In addition, the mesh back allows the baby to lie comfortably on a blanket or a baby carrier. Let's now look at the PFD adjustment. Before we talk about adjusting a PFD for an adult or a child, note that an adult PFD sizing is based on chest measurements, whereas a child PFD sizing is based upon their weight. The adjustment or fit is one of the most important points in choosing a PFD. For an adult, the steps to follow are: first, the PFD must fit the shape of the body. All straps, zippers, and buckles must be attached. Also, all straps must be properly adjusted. Ask the customer to raise their arms above the head and verify that the PFD remains in place. To ensure of the fit, ask the customer to raise the PFD at shoulder level. If the device is well adjusted, it will remain in place. If the zipper touches the nose or the device easily comes off, it is either not well adjusted or is not the right size. Finally, to ensure that the customer has enough space under the armpits to avoid irritation while paddling while breathing normally, ask them to simulate the movements done during their activity. For a child, it is important to have them try on the PFD to ensure that it is well adjusted and that it doesn't rise on their chin nor their ears. If the device can be raised more than 3 inches, or 7.6 centimeters, above the child's shoulders, it is too big and could be more harmful than helpful. Some parents may want to buy a bigger PFD in hopes that the child will use it longer while growing. It is necessary to explain to them that a PFD that is too big could jeopardize the child's safety. Regardless of the nautical activity, you will need to ensure that a P-less whistle is attached to the PFD. Such a whistle is mandatory for both adults and children. Well protected by the PFD adapted to their activity, your customer will be able to navigate in complete safety on the body of water of their choice.